Today we're going to be discussing error code 202 and a few other codes that are associated to changing a new control board. Before we move forward, we're going to make sure the furnace is electrically safe to touch. Firstly, we're going to touch our back side of our hand to the product, not our palm, and we're going to make sure we don't feel anything. Then we can move forward with removing the doors and doing some electrical checkouts. I'm not going to assume the guy before me wired the light switch correctly, or at some point that somebody has not bypassed a door switch. So do anything you can to make sure all high voltage is isolated and safe to work on. A best practice I like to do when changing control boards is not remove all wires. I like to remove bare minimum, just enough to get the new board in place, and then once the new board's in place, I can start transferring over the bulk of wires to the control, just 4 or 5 at a time. Don't get carried away, and if you do, always follow the wiring diagram. Now that the board is installed, let's power it on and see how we did. We can actually see we're populating an error code. We're getting an error code E203. If we look at the installation instructions of the service literature, it states the board's not programmed. So let's try that now. Let's push the button till we get a solid bar, push and release, push and hold till you get the letter P, release, and we're going to push and hold until we get to the correct unit ID. For the sake of an experiment here, we're going to skip past the correct ID and let's just program it for a random size. In this case, let's pick 5 and see what happens. So when we get to 5, we're going to release. When 5 is flashing, push and hold. You'll hear a relay click on the board. We'll release again, and then it's going to spit out the unit size we just programmed it for. As we can see here, as it tries to cycle back to a steady heartbeat, we populate an error code E202. Error code 202 is blower motor mismatch to control. Of course it is, we misprogrammed it. Let's see what we should have done. On this particular EL297045, if we look at the installation instructions that comes with the board, we should have programmed it for code 0. We did it for 5. Let's go back and fix that. So back to that button next to that 7-segment display. Let's push and hold till we get a solid bar. Release, push and hold, capital P, release, and then push and hold till we get to 0, and it's real quick. Release, hold, after it's flashing, and then once it goes solid, release. Let it cycle through and we'll see if we've done it correctly. If we've done it correctly, it should return to a steady heartbeat. For a best practice, let's see if the blower motor will start. First, we're going to put our jumper on G, and then we'll put the other end of the jumper on R, just to see if we can get the blower motor to start before we put all the wiring back together. And here we go, blower motor's on and running. Next, let's remove that jumper, reinstall all the thermostat wiring to run the product, and go down to the S40 and take a look. If you program the control correctly, the model number and the original serial number, even though you've changed the furnace board, will populate to the S40 display.